Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Charles Johnson, lead trainer and technical engineer at Lynxspring, and today I want to talk about what we do with stations in which we don't have the passphrase. Or you don't know what the passphrase is. It may be assigned one, but we don't know what it is. So for example, I want to copy this highlighted station over to my supervisor over here because I'm going to be doing some videos with reflow and so I want to show people how to do everything. And I ran into an issue, and so I wanted to just kind of touch base a little bit because it may not be something that is talked about a whole lot in the Niagara 4 TCP. I go over it a little bit, but I think it's something that's important for people to understand. So a passphrase is used to encrypt sensitive information. This is typically client-side information such as email passwords, Niagara network passwords, etc. But it's not limited to that. It can also encrypt Wi-Fi settings and a few others. However, what if we don't know the passphrase? This is actually quite common in corporate installations where the IT department just has an image where they set everything up, and then we license Workbench because they install it all. However, they don't give us the passphrase to our laptop unless we've installed it ourselves. Now, while we can actually go into the registry key and make a change there, which I can do in another video. This one here is just, hey, how do I change the passphrase, or how do I force the system to use a new passphrase? Well, I'm going to go to my file system, and I'm going to go to my user home. And in my user home, I'm going to go to my stations folder. And in my stations folder, I'm going to go to where I have my graphics folder here. You see this graphics demo, and of course if I right click and refresh tree node, it's going to go into the appropriate alphabetical order. So now if I expand the graphics demo folder, so this is the folder in which contains the config.bog, so this is the actual station, the shared folder which actually contains PX files, other charts, nav files, etc. However, I'm just going to double click on the config.bog space, and when I double click on the config.bog, I'm going to hit this bog file protection icon, which is right here in the toolbar. And remember, for those of you who are not familiar with the toolbar dynamically updates based upon the contents that are actually in the view pane. So it knows that I'm trying to connect to the config.bog or enter the config.bog, so the bog file protection tool is available for us. And if I were to click here, now it asks me to enter the file's passphrase. Now if I knew that, I wouldn't need to do this step. However, I'm going to force the file to start using a different passphrase. Now the thing is, if I had any client-side information, emailing, stuff like that, that's going to get blown away. So think of like the Inspector Gadget cartoon where it says this message will self-destruct in 5 seconds, that kind of thing. It's going to blow out all of those passwords that were being encrypted with the original passphrase. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new passphrase here. And I'm going to hit update. Now it tells me it doesn't match because probably fat fingers. And let's hit update. Fantastic. So now we see the passphrase has changed. Now once I go ahead and click close, I actually need to save the bog file. We can see that the save icon has now highlighted, so I'll go ahead and click that just to save it. And now it is being encrypted with a new passphrase. So now I can go back to my supervisor here, in which I'm going to be doing some reflow demos, and I can go to Station Copier, take my graphics demo here, hit copy, and when it asks me for the passphrase, voila. So I hope that you use the config.bog or the bog file protection tool when you need to change the passphrase of a station, and hopefully this video will show you how to do it.